I would like to start my session with gratitude. And this session is something which I thought was the need of the hour, considering, the health issues and the kind of calls I got for people who are not well, or they're going through some surgery, or generally they're not feeling well. I had earlier thought I'll do Michael, but that is Archangel Michael. But then I decided, no, I need to do Archangel Raphael, who's the angel for healing. Okay. Again, I would like to repeat that my belief is that angels, gods, any religion, any thought, everything is the same. So I have no issues at all talking about angels or Ganpati Bappa Moria or a Gurudwara or anything at all. So those who are not comfortable or have a little bit of doubt, I just want to assure you that these are just forms given to the energy, because we human beings need a certain form. We need to see something concrete in order to invoke that energy, right? So right now, when we're talking about healing, there's this beautiful Archangel Raphael, okay? But you can have your own gods side by side. You can have your own chants side by side. All that doesn't go anywhere. It is still part of your life and it will always remain. But this is just a additional thing which y'all can follow as well. And if you relate to it, if you feel good about it, why not? The more the better. Whenever you need the feel to connect to Raphael, like I've grown up I've studied in a convent, so I'm very okay with angels and fairies, and somehow they add a bit of glitter, a bit of magic to life. So when you start discovering more, be it any religion, be it any form, you realize that every religion or every system has given a certain form to a particular energy that we want to invoke. In our Hindu culture, in fact, we do the arti every single day. So that is basically we are invoking the gods. So the invocation is very, very important. So when I talk of invocation, it's a very simple thing. You're calling out to them, either in the form of prayer or you're calling their name, or you're putting flowers in front of their statues, you're lighting the candle. Basically your energy or your thought is going to that particular god because you need that particular energy at that moment. Maybe you have need for wealth, so that time you pray to Lakshmi ji. When you are in trouble, you pray to Hanuman ji. When we want something done very quickly, we spoke about Saint Expedite, because he expedites things very fast. Similarly, Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. Okay. Right now, see, I cannot say that because of mentally stressed too. It is not only the physical illness. That is not something I can guarantee, but we have to understand that everything is related to the mind. Somewhere, even if you're physically unwell and your mind is calm and peaceful and accepting, you heal faster. In fact, the whole entire philosophy of Heal Your Life by Louis Hay is just based on that. I'll do a session later on that, because when I talk of healing, it's a very, very wide gamut. It is not possible for me to club everything together. I'll miss out the details. So today I will just focus on Archangel Raphael, and then I'll do another session on affirmations for healing. Then there are 2-3 very beautiful things that I have discovered in my research. You have to understand, when I'm talking to you all in a public platform and I'm speaking for an hour, I need to do my research as well, right? So in that course, it has to benefit me, of course. In that course, I've come across some beautiful things, which I will share with you all again. So Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing. I'll just show you a picture. So as you can see, his aura, whatever he gives, is absolutely green. Okay, he is the angel of healing, and he heals with green light, with green aura. I'll give you a lot of prayers later. Okay, so like I said, whenever you feel the need, whenever you're feeling either physically unwell, mentally unwell, or you need the feel to just the need to heal, just heal yourself, heal your mind, your soul, your body, please invoke Archangel Raphael. Okay. So in fact, his name, the name Raphael itself means God has healed. Isn't that beautiful? The name inherently means God has healed. Okay. And his feast day is on the 29th of September, like how we have our different days for the gods. Similarly, Archangel Raphael is 29th of September. And he is specially an angel for the nurses, the medical workers, even blind people. He's a very good, he's one of the angels who helps travelers. He's carrying a shaft. If you see the picture, he's carrying a shaft for traveling. And all the medical problems that we have, if we share with Archangel Raphael, he solves that very quickly. So like I said, see, the fact that you're invoking Archangel Raphael doesn't mean you will forget Saint Expedite now. Or later when I talk about Archangel Michael, you forget him. Every angel is denoting a certain quality, a certain thing that you want at that moment. So like I said, if you want healing, if somebody is unwell, please invoke Archangel Raphael. Okay. Now, if you realize, or many people here have done pranic, many have done a whole lot of courses. And it is common sense also that green is the color of healing. When you are in nature is green, Mother Nature is green. So that is why when you are in nature, you automatically feel healed. There's something about it that calms your mind. There's something about the color green that has a healing attribute. It's for healing, right? So when you visualize, when you want to heal somebody with Archangel Raphael's aura, what you have to do is you have to visualize that person is, absolutely covered in soothing, beautiful, soft green light. Or maybe you can imagine that this beautiful angel is just hugging that person. You can visualize all this. Visualize that Archangel Raphael with his green color, with his green powerful aura, which is absolutely soothing and healing, he is hugging you. Or visualize that every cell of your body, all your nerves, everywhere green light is, going from top to bottom. It's flowing down, and all your worries, your pains, your anxiety are all vanishing. So when you think of calm, when this gives you peace, when you understand that you're healing mentally, that you're feeling a kind of peace, that means Archangel Raphael is there. He's doing his work. Okay. So one important Zebu symbol for this, which is, one second. I'm sorry. Yeah. Please take a screenshot. If you realize this is here you have two figures as if one person is hugging the other person. That is the way it has been envisioned. That is the way it has been done. So basically here you are getting the healing embrace of the angels and the unconditional love, the peace, the kindness, the power, of the angels. So if anybody is unwell, if you are not feeling well, or you want to do it for somebody else, please use this symbol. You can draw it in your palm. If you can get a green marker pen, nothing like it. The color of Archangel Raphael is emerald green. If you can get a green pen, nothing like it. So make this on your pillow, draw it in your palm. If you're doing for somebody else, please put it behind their photograph, or if they are willing, you can do it on their palm. So this is a symbol of healing embrace. The universe is going all out to give you a healing embrace. So, we should never underestimate the power of a hug or the power of an embrace. Just imagine that you're lonely, you're sad, you're not feeling well, and somebody warm and somebody who really loves you comes and gives you a hug, the kind of confidence, the kind of, comfort that you feel when somebody hugs you, that is the same feeling that you need to evoke when you visualize that the universe is hugging you, that it's keeping you in its healing embrace. The word itself, healing embrace, is so powerful. It has a sense of calmness, right? You automatically just feel healed, healing, thinking that somebody who has this power is kind of embracing you. So I would really encourage you, everybody, to use the symbol liberally. Use it with your children, the elderly, put it in your pillow, draw it in your hands, in your palms. It's a very, very powerful symbol. That when you are drawing it, the pen doesn't really, you don't have to lift the pen. You realize that everything is a smooth sailing thing. It can happen in one go. It's just that you need to practice it once or twice to get it perfectly. So you don't lift your pen and you do it and then you lift. No, in one single go, you can draw the healing embrace very beautifully. I do it all the time. So if y'all are drawing it, please practice it first, get it right, and then y'all use it. And make sure y'all don't lift the pen. It happens in one single go and it's possible. That's how it's been made, in fact. So like I said, if you can get a green marker pen, nothing like it, or use blue, please don't use black. Don't use black. This was a printout, so the printout is black, but you're not supposed to use black for any color or anything that you want to manifest. This was the basic thing which I taught everybody, right? So use emerald green, just get a green marker, or use blue. So I want you to connect the two things, the Zebu symbol and Archangel Raphael, and then you imagine or you visualize that you are always in this beautiful cocoon. You are always so protected. You're always so loved. You are safe. You are absolutely safe. And you have a personal angel just taking care of your health, right? So when I talk of health, I want to emphasize once again, like I said, I'll do a full session on how the brain is the main power of, how actually what you think manifests in your body. Your emotional problems manifests into disease, which is dis-ease. When you're not at ease, it is dis-ease. But right now, today, I just want to emphasize that when you're feeling mentally low also, please invoke the angel. Don't wait that when you have fever or when you have a cough and cold or somebody has some serious ailment, only then you're talking, then you realize that you're ill. No. If you're mentally not okay, if your zest of life has been dampened, if you're troubled, invoke the angel. Trust me, they are so beautiful, these beings. They are so kind. They're so kind. They'll be there for you. But the point is, you need to believe. All those who have, just done the Saint Expedite, you all just believed in a certain form, right? And you all did it with such faith. All those who did it with faith, with the conviction that it will work, miracles have happened. And I don't need to say that. Those who are in the group know. So many people have had their wishes, expedited quickly because they were willing to accept certain things, right? Similarly, now too, please make sure you all use Archangel Raphael all the time. Invoke him 24/7. In fact, what I do is I keep sending Archangel Raphael to my children who are in America. Whenever I feel they're down or they're not okay, and half the times the children don't communicate also, right? So this is a very powerful thing that you can do for them. Send him to your children and visualize that he is hugging them. Imagine a beautiful person, a beautiful, kind God, like superpowers, is there with your family, with your children. It all depends how much thought and power you are giving to that certain, form. God's all about that, basically. They are there to help us live life with all its rigors and all its problems and all its ups and downs. So use them, invoke them, ask them to help you, thank them every time. Say thank you 40,000 times. It doesn't matter. They are all there to help you. Feel their power, feel loved, feel safe. That is the most important thing. And use the Zebu symbols. Basically, Zebu symbols, like I always say, symbols have always been a part of our culture, be it the Om, be it the Swastik, the Shri. It is there in our culture. It's there in every culture, right? When you draw the cross. So when the ancient wisdom has passed on to us, why not use it? Why question it? Or why even bother about anything somebody is telling you, and it can only work? So angels, these Zebu symbols are called, energy portals. You don't need to write, do anything. They have direct connection to the angels. So when you're using them, you're kind of forming that connection between the divine and yourself. So right now we will use the power of the universe, the power of the angels, the power of Archangel Raphael to create an atmosphere which heals our body and our mind. So there are two other Zebu symbols for healing, which I will talk in my other session. Today, I'm just talking about Raphael and the healing embrace. One very good way to heal also is to hug a person, right? When the way we hug our children nowadays, you kind of forget these basic things. Make sure you hug your parents, your old parents, your children, your brothers, sisters. It's okay if the touch is nice, then there's no problem. If there's no problem right now. But of course, with the coronavirus, please be careful with what you do. But otherwise, the point is the embrace is a very, very comforting thing. So use that. Use your body to heal. Use your body. In fact, there's a book that the mind remembers the body. Basically, the body and the mind are very connected, right? So the body can be, if you talk to your body, it heals very fast. So talk to your body also. Involve the angels, involve the Zebu, involve everything. Like if you realize green light is is the color for healing. Okay, do you realize that when you go for a surgery in the hospital, the blankets that they give you are always green? It could be blue, it could be black, it could be purple, it could be any other color, but usually they're always green. Why is that so? Because they know that green is the color of healing. Somewhere after the surgery, when a person is, he needs to heal, that color will also work. When you do pranic healing, like when I taught you all about cutting cords, after you cut the cords, you have to put green light on that area in order to heal. So visualize green, make it your friend. If you can have a jade, which is a green stone, this is a jade. If you can buy a jade, wear a jade, and with the intention that it is healing you. See, it is all about intentions. When I wear these crystals, it is not that I'm wearing them just randomly. Today I've selected especially green and earthy colors. So basically this is a reminder for me every time that, okay, I am healed. They should remind you. These are little reminders. If you can wear, if you have high blood pressure, wear something green. It will soothe you down. Anyway, green is the color of healing. Okay, so this we know since ancient times. Like I said, if you realize now that when you go to hospitals, you actually have green blankets when you go into the surgery, right? So this is the beauty of Archangel Raphael, that he will heal your problems. He will be there for you. I will do a very beautiful meditation today with you all, which is around 10 minutes. Later on, I will do one meditation where we will do, not in this session because we have a time limit. I will share a meditation with you where you heal each and every chakra with Archangel Raphael's green energy. Today, I will do a meditation which is a shorter meditation, but you'll get the feel of how to invoke Archangel Raphael and work with him. Okay. So we'll come to that later. We'll do the meditation in the end. Okay, one more thing which I discovered this time, which is a very simple thing, which everybody can do. It has nothing to do with any god or goddess or Christian, Hindu, whatever. This is called a walking meditation. I name it the walking meditation, but you can not meditate also. You can use it as a physical health benefit thing also. Okay, so basically this is about walking in the figure 8. I'll just share that. Okay, you walk in the figure 8. So let me explain this. Okay, everybody walks, everybody goes for walking. But I'm sure when you're walking in the lakes or wherever you're walking, I don't know if it's possible for you. Otherwise, you can do it in your house as well. You can just put 2 chairs side by side and then walk around that. The point is that you're walking in the figure 8. 1 second. Where are the other videos? Okay. So the point is that you start and you walk towards the north. Just in your mobile, everybody has a compass. Okay. Just find out which one is north. So you start walking towards north and you go around and then you come back south. So basically it's like actually it's the infinity loop. If you realize later, it's the infinity loop that you're walking in. The figure 8 is actually the infinity loop, right? So you walk in that formation. This is a general health benefit that I'm telling you, which, I did in the COVID period during the lockdown. Me and Pooja and a whole lot of us, we always used to walk in the figure 8 for around 3 months. We walked, and trust you me, the effects were wonderful. It genuinely gave us results. We were all feeling much healthier and much better. I'll tell you more details about this. So basically, what this is a thing that the ancient Tamil people, they were called the Siddhas. They had this in their scriptures. These Siddhas, these ancient Tamils, you know how the Tamil people are. They are the ones with all the brains, the South Indians. They are the one ruling Silicon Valley as well, right? So these people knew this thing and they stored it in their tampatras, So what they used to do is, in fact, in old temples too, you will see that these type of things are made. This is basically to walk in the figure 8. You're walking. See, all this is done. It's just that we don't realize what this is. Okay. All this is, see how these people are walking in the infinity loop. So this knowledge was stored in the tampatras by the Siddhas, and they say that if you walk in the formation of figure 8, going towards north and then turning around and making a full circle and coming around, it is extremely good for a lot of things. Number 1, high blood pressure levels can come to normal. Number 2, blood sugar levels have said to come to normal. People with asthma, they have benefited a lot. People with arthritis have benefited a lot. So this is one very, very simple thing which I feel everybody can do. There is no, you don't need to go to a park also. If you can just put 2 chairs, you can just put 2 chairs and go around it. The point is you have to do it for 30 minutes every single day, minimum 30 minutes. And if you want to convert this into a meditation, what you do is you can chant the single syllable Om. Okay, make this a beautiful practice that you do every day, where you are taking care of your physical body as well as your mental health. So you can chant Om and just go around and keep walking in the infinity loop. The formation is so beautiful that you don't need a big space for this. The formation is so beautiful that you can do it in your house, you can do it anywhere. You don't need a big lawn, you don't need anything. And because it's a loop, you don't stop. It's very, very easily done. We used to do it in the very small terrace. Now that I stopped going there, I do it in my house. It's very, very doable. So I want everybody to, start doing this. It's a very simple thing. Everybody walks. 30 minutes take out for the Siddha walk. It's been given by the ancient wise Tamil people. I really, anyway, anything South Indian is, I really believe in it, because my voice came back because of a South Indian doctor, Dr. Kameshwaram. In fact, I took my son to South India especially to get his surgery done, because I believe, they really know. I believe in them a lot. So we did this for 3 months and our health was definitely better, mental and physical. So this is a very simple thing. Just walk in the figure 8, walk towards the north, and then just turn around. And this is the infinity loop, and it never ends. So when you're doing it, make it a beautiful meditation walk. If you don't have that, that privilege of privacy, or you're not in that mind frame, just walk for health. Just walk for plain physical reasons. your blood sugar, your, high blood pressure, your arthritis, a whole lot of things. And plus, what this does is it attunes your brain to the alpha ray. It takes it in that mode. So it is extremely good for your mind too. I remember when I used to do this for 3 months, I used to feel so good from inside, mentally, physically, in every way possible. It's just that, human nature is such that you kind of discontinue, you forget, you take things for granted. So we need constant reminders, right? So now that I'm saying it to you, maybe I'll start again. But this is a tried and tested thing. And like I said, when the Tamil Siddhas have said it, it has to be something which works. Simple. It's as simple as that. So why don't you all try this? Okay. Okay. Aarti, are you there? Okay. Now, Aarti.
Yes, Shivani, I'm here.
Okay. So Aarti, now the thing is, Aarti wants to share something. She's extra excited, and rightfully so. She'll tell you a story. And after that, I will do the Archangel Raphael meditation, and I'll share a lot of prayers with you all, which you all can say in order to invoke Archangel Raphael, and we'll end the session. Again, my next 2-3 sessions are all going to be about healing. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about where healing goes, because that's the need of the hour. And I would like you all to spread this word around, because it is going to benefit everybody, and everybody needs it. Okay, it's all about which vibration you are in. Earlier, she was in a negative vibration. As soon as she started feeling, gratitude, she made that shift, because she started realizing that somebody is going so out of the way. A foreigner, a Singaporean, is going so out of the way to fight for her. Her visa has been rejected twice. He goes to the Prime Minister, sends an appeal. So if this is not a miracle, what is? Right?
Yeah.
So the point is the shift where you can feel grateful in spite of being in a negative situation. That is the main thing. That is the core. She was not in a positive situation. Okay, her visa was getting rejected. If she didn't have the work visa, she would have to leave Singapore. It was based on hope. But the gratitude that she started feeling for her employee, for the people who were around, the people who connected her, supported her, that was the shift that changed everything. So it is all about the vibration that we are giving out. Like attracts like. If you give out positive thoughts, you get positive things. If you give out gratitude, you will get 1,000 situations which will make you more and more grateful. That is the law of attraction. But the trick is that you need to do that even in a negative situation, because like Sadhguru says, like I say, like everybody says, life happens. It goes on and on. It's never ending. So how to take out positive things in the negative situation and still release that vibration of gratitude is the most important thing. So that is why I've done the vision board, where I've spoken about the time-lapse method. Like, so I told Aarti, so this is your gratitude trigger. Whenever you feel low, whenever you feel that, okay, things are not working, remember this miracle. All of you can remember your miracles. Note it down. Note down the kind of emotion that you felt that time, the kind of joy, the kind of unbelievability, that reaction you need to store and use it always for reference. That is your gratitude trigger. That is going to again align you back to the vibration where you can attract more. Okay, yes. So let me be whole, and so it is. Can you visualize the entire thing, that you are absolutely wrapped in emerald green light and you are totally pain-free? So this is how you invoke Archangel Raphael. Sweet Raphael, I call on you. I know you are there, and ask for your healing strength in answer to my prayer. Please take away the sadness, take away the pain. Hold me in your healing wings and make me whole again. When you say this, I think you feel healed, because it's so beautiful, the entire image. See what you visualize, like it's very simple. Where your energy flows, that is what manifests, right? So if this is what you're feeling calm, you're feeling loved. If you imagine this beautiful angel healing you, you will get healed. It is taking away your sadness, and they're holding you beautifully. Dear Archangel Raphael, I want you to surround my whole being with your emerald green healing ray. May you bring healing to those areas of my being and life that need it. working under grace and for my highest good. With your help, I will become whole, happy, healthy, and abundant. I thank you for your help. Please thank the angels, like even before they do anything. You know, they get compelled. They get compelled to help you, basically heal you. So these are some of the prayers. Now, I think if everybody, you know, just relax, sit properly, you know, clear your space, and let's do a very beautiful healing meditation. There is a longer meditation which I'll share later sometime in another session. Right now, I just want you all to do this so that you all get the feeling of how you need to connect to Archangel. And if you feel warm, and if you see blinks of green light, you know, sometimes you just see sparkling light, which is green, blinking light, which is green. These are all signs. Or you just suddenly feel very warm. All these are angel signs. If you see a green feather, if you see green birds, or you just feel connected to something green, that is a sign that Archangel Raphael is there with you and he's healing you. Even if you don't get a sign, just invoke him and feel the comfort, feel the healing embrace of the universe. Feel comforted, you know. And trust me, all these angels are always there. So for Saint Expedite, please don't forget Saint Expedite if you like you know, Raphael better. For all your other needs, you can invoke him. For anything to do with healing, you invoke Raphael, and please use the Zebu symbol. And definitely the infinity walk or the walking meditation, if you can make it a meditation. Otherwise, please do that walking in the figure 8 for your health. It will definitely help you, and this is the need of the hour. It will help your mind and your body. I hope everybody loved this. And like I said, I have a lot of things to share for healing, but I will keep doing other sessions.